All right, guys, so the market is not giving us any bounce so far, but it could change very quickly. We just pulled back to the daily equilibrium, which is the 50% on a daily chart, and I've been anticipating this for a long time. As you see, multiple times this happened. We pulled back to the 50%, then bounce, we pulled back to the 50% and bounce. So I'm going to talk about a potential bounce that could come very soon, but also you have to see a certain pattern to confirm that. And until then, unfortunately, it is just shorting season. So I'm going to talk about all this in this video. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is 𝗕𝗢𝗧. I bring you these short updates. I'm on the road, I'm traveling, but I'm bringing you every single day these updates. I'm pinging them in the free Telegram link in the description, and also here giving everything to you so you can navigate the market. So let's jump into this. So in here I said that that as expected there was a lower time frame rejection on the market structure shift, which you see up here. This was the market structure shift that I talked about in the Telegram, and then from there we had a massive nuke. Now whether the reason for the nuke was the news that Israel attacked Iran again, or that the market was just simply heavy, I don't know. But one thing is sure, I took this AVAX trade, and the AVAX trade is up 100% now. So if you took that, that's fantastic. I want to let you know that I'm not taking profits for now. I am keeping this hedge short open. My other positions are 50-50. Some of them are in profit, some of them are in red. But also, I'm super happy. You know, a lot of you were commenting, why do I take partial profits? And I also, you know, just let you know in the Telegram that it's worth taking partial profits. And you were like, why do you take profits if you think the market's going to go up? Because I am not a fortune teller. And if you look at this on this position, for example, on this Tom position, I'm down $290, but I'm actually up $4,700 because I TP'd on the way up. Ethereum, same way, I'm only up $900, but we already took $2,800 profit. And the same thing as you see down here. So this is why you take partial profits. It's a very good example on why you actually do that. So ultimately, we or the community is in profit, should be in profit. I'm not closing the short position either. What comes next? So if you look at the daily chart, what happened is that you had a 50% pullback here. Look at this. So you had a 50% pullback on the daily here. And then from there, you had a bounce, right? Beautiful touch, bounce. Previously, you could see the same thing. So you could see it even on the weekly chart. You pull this. No, it's actually not on the weekly. It was only on the daily. Here and here, right? All on the daily, retrace, and then pump from there. So the idea here is that the 50% level always plays out if you follow the content, if you subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go and do that. Subscribe and turn the bell notifications on. Also check out this video from yesterday, which I talked about and I said exactly what is playing out now. It will help you understand much more. And the way these shows are designed, they're 10 minutes a day. You have to come back every day and watch them so you can keep up with the same flow that I am, and you can trade the same way I do. But we come back to the 50% here, and we should see a bounce. Now, multiple differences here. One is that on the weekly chart, we didn't see a pullback yet. So I'm sorry to pop your bubble, but it can happen that we see another 10% drawdown from here. Okay, that would be pulling us down here to the 3.55 trillion mark on the total market cap. Possibly, we're going to look at Bitcoin in a second, but possibly sub 100K Bitcoin. So this could happen. The reason why I'm not concerned about it is because the weekly equilibrium is actually very much aligned with the daily demand zone. Okay, so even if we come back down here and we touch the weekly equilibrium, this would be very healthy, and then we could easily bounce from here for the final leg up in the bull market. The bad news is that it's still 7% on total, possibly 15-20% of your favorite coins. So how do you know if that's not what is going to happen? It's very simple. You gotta look for a market structure shift, higher high. Look here. So last time we were in the exact same situation, I've been saying we gotta look out for a higher high, a market structure shift on a lower time frame. Guess what happened? We have a break below, we have a break above, we have a 50% retrace. This was our entry on the previous pullback, daily pullback, okay? And the market goes up from there. This is exactly what I want to see in this one, which is, I said yesterday that we're gonna come back 50%. That is what happened. So the market retraced 50%. Beautiful, because then now we created a new high. So we have this high to break and confirm a reversal. So now what I want to see is a break below the current level, because that you need a break below to confirm a continuation. Okay, so you need a break below and then an immediate break above with a V-shaped recovery. That will be the confirmation for a potential reversal. That's when I'm gonna close probably 60-70% of my short position, and that's when I'm going to add back. I have $12,000 still sitting on this account that I'm running openly with you. I'm going to add back to the positions so we can feed the running positions and ride the next wave up. But until then, unfortunately, you have only two plays to do. One is simply wait out, do nothing. Okay, so if you have not closed your positions, if you're a massive loss, whatever, and you don't want to lose them, but your liquidation price is like 70% lower, fine, just sit out. Okay, two, you can take the loss. You can say, okay, you know what, I'm going to take the loss. The reason why I would not do that, I would only do it if I was over leveraged. Because if you take the loss now, there is a possibility that this thing is bouncing here, because we are in a daily chart. We could bounce from here. I don't think we will. I think September will be horrible. I think we're going to go much more lower, but we could. And then you just sold in the loss because you're panicking. The only way to sell if your liquidation price is very close. I would secure profits if my liquidation price was 5% lower. And then third thing is accumulate. So on spots, what you can do is just accumulate, meaning buy here, buy 5% lower, buy 10% lower, until we break below this level and close below on daily. We're still in a bull market. This is still gonna rally. And the next thing you can do pretty well is bots. So I do have these long-term bots set up here, which I share with you. And now I know a lot of you are down probably on I mean, hopefully not if you follow the channel, but if you're down, there's a $1,000 trading bonus by just simply signing up to Pionex. They are partners on the channel, and you can simply plug and play these bots, which are my long-term bots. I set them up based on my own structure, and you can just look back on the track record and on the show if I'm doing something right or wrong. But some of these bots are down, but most of them, and ultimately they are up. And because we're down here in the 50% level on the daily, you can set up your own bots. Let's say you want to accumulate XRP. This is the perfect time to do that because we came back on the daily. On the daily chart, you set the level here. This is the higher range of the accumulation zone, or the starting range of the accumulation zone. This is the lower range of the accumulation zone. And in this region, set the bots up. I'm going to have a separate video. Subscribe and turn the bell notifications on. But accumulate here and wait for that next leg up, because you're going to catch trades like this. Look at this Athena trade. This is what we did. We accumulated down there 2,100%. This is what we did. We accumulated down there, and when the pump came, it pumped the market. So go and do that. There's a link in the description, so you can just click in the video or you can just watch the video that you're watching now. You can scroll lower here and you will be able to see the description down here. You can click and you'll be able to see it. It will be on top of the descriptions, but it's right here. Let my boss trade for you. You can click here. You will land on this Pionex page. You'll be able to click here to sign up, and then you can just, once you signed up and claim your bonus, you'll be able to copy any of my trades. And if you want, you can just click on the video on the top there, and this is going to be, or we're going to just put the end screen up. This is going to be the video that you can click on, and it will help you create your own bots as well. This is going to be the one down here. I'm using this because I can show you how to subscribe. So, but this is going to be the tutorial down here. You can click and you can set your own bots up. This is the time, guys. Please don't screw this up. Don't start over leveraging going in, no matter who says what. This is the bounce coming. Might be, but you're not a fortune teller. You are a trader. Okay, guys, I'm gonna bring up more videos this week. Join the Telegram. I will update you. I'm on the road. I'm traveling through the Balkans, so just join the Telegram. I will be able to update you, and check out the video on the end screen how you set up your bot. This is the time. This is the time to set up your bots. I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna share the process with you on here. Thanks so much for watching, and I believe I'll see you in the next one. Take care.